Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Folks, in high spirits, Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt.
First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here. As he looks at a called strike, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crone has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Cameron Maybin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are two away.
Batting third, center fielder Aaron.
In now, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yanks leave 1. Yankees Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Byron Buxton becomes out number 2 this inning. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That's a ball.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Sano is there for it. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he's made two tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Two strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Miguel Sano.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder Eddie.
First offering on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses, ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Target Field right after this. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field.
Leading on for the Yankees, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
No strike.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. 1 out.
Batting 9th.
Set to get his day started, Jason Castro, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The center fielder, number
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron Buxton.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. From the stretch, pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees.
lead it off here against
Center
Jose
fielder,
Barrios.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfield.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kepler ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Outside.
But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone. Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. chop foul over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Well, I don't know what he was. The pitch you want. You're heading the count and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Left side. Played on the backhand. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for Minnesota, right fielder
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. Minnesota's out in front 3-1.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Back up the middle. Scope is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Runners off for second. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jason Castro.
Bullet back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Up next for Minnesota.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone. That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota as the lead remains 3. Here's Cameron Maben now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it. Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. Center
Digging
fielder.
in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Back up the middle. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Judge is there, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
C.J. Cron will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in,
now
Gary
batting,
Sanchez.
catcher.
1 for 2 with a
Gary
double on his line thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Crone is over now, and he's got it for route number
now
2.
Batting, first baseman.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready once again, Max Kepler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Max Kepler
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. No problem here. 1 away.
now batting. Second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Scope. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Brandon McCarthy takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jorge Polanco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. McCarthy comes set. First pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit, and that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Here's Byron Buxton now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled straight back. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, first baseman
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Sergio.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. Kepler is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. This one's down to third. Sano is right there. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high. Buxton on the move in to score, the runner from third. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Twins 9 and the Yankees 2. Jonathan Schoop is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
the batter, number
Digging
11,
in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge.
He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Byron Buxton would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Gary Sanchez.
This is foul right side. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Schoop has it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this